For first-time e-scooter riders, the acceleration can be jolting.
It was very exciting. I thought I was gonna fall off. I was really nervous about riding it. It wasn't anything to worry about.
That's why they recommend you go slow at the beginning and not floor it to the 24 km/h maximum.
I'm just afraid either I'm gonna, fly off one of the curbs or run into something. It's not a scooter thing. It's more of a me. It's more of a me thing. It's more of a me thing. I don't trust myself on it.
And it's pretty simple to start. You download a service provider's app, the GPS locator helps you find the nearest one, you pay, and you're on your way. And when you're done, they suggest leaving them anywhere between the curb and the sidewalk.
I think they're great, especially for folks like me who are out of town and maybe need to get from a hotel to a meeting or to a restaurant or something like that.
The city of Detroit says people rode on one of these e-scooters about 1 million times from June of last year until September of this year. And they say overall the response has been fairly positive. Helmets aren't required for e-scooter users under Michigan law, although they're recommended. And Ontario rules say they won't be for anyone 18 and over either, but without proper protection, that can lead to more serious consequences. Across the U.S., nonprofit Consumer Reports found at least 8 deaths since 2017 linked to rentable e-scooters. In Detroit, at least 44 severe injuries. Most of them are head traumas.
There's potholes and cracks in the sidewalk. If you're not careful, you can you end up like me. I'd going 15 miles per hour and I hit a bump and I was on my butt. So I wasn't walking right for about 2 weeks.
Detroit started this as a way to give people more options to get around in such a car-centric city. Ontario begins its 5-year pilot project tomorrow, and municipalities choose whether they want to greenlight the project or not. Windsor's mayor has already said he's excited about the idea, and Detroit has some advice as they look to make e-scooters a permanent part of the area.
To really think about scooters as an option in a suite of mobility options and not the end-all be-all. We recognize that scooters aren't going to be useful for every trip, but in addition to adding scooters, thinking about other mobility modes that address some of the other needs of residents.
So where are these e-scooters expected to ride? Well, in Detroit, you can use the sidewalk as long as you yield to pedestrians. Across Ontario, e-scooters will be legally allowed on municipal roads, parks, and trails, but councils can create bylaws to allow them on sidewalks. Jason Vio, CBC News, Detroit, Michigan.